رسول الله اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again, these are the last 10 nights of Ramadan, and inshallah we have a good chance to have our dua answered. So I'm sure we all have needs, we have worries and concerns. So it is our chance to pray and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And of course we remember our brothers and sisters in the Muslim world, Palestine and everywhere else in our dua. May Allah be with them and remove their hardship and give them ease after this difficult time. And we pray for those who are sick in our community. Last night somebody requested to make dua for a sister who had kidney failure. So may Allah give her shifa, inshallah. It's quite, subhanallah, strange how we have, mashallah, our organs in our bodies are functioning 100% by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yet we do not feel it. And we do not thank Allah for it. We take it for granted. I mean, God forbid if somebody has a small stone in the kidney, the pain, we were taught in medical school, one of the worst pains you can get, a kidney stone. What? Oh, brother kidney stone, you changed your name? I know Flintstone, but kidney stone, I don't know. So we normally take these things for granted. Harun al-Rashid, he had a big kingdom. They used to say that he will look at the cloud and will say, go and give you rain wherever you want, it will be in my country, which means the borders are limitless. And one Arabi, simple man, he said, he came to visit Harun al-Rashid, and he told him, if you were alone in the desert and you're very thirsty, and somebody offers you a cup of water, how much you pay for it? He said, half of my kingdom. For a cup of water, if you are in a desert, how much your kingdom will do? He said, and to let that water out, use the bathroom, how much will you give? He said, the other half. He said, your kingdom equals a cup of water with going to the bathroom. And this is reality. Even if you own the whole world, if you are stuck in the desert without water, how is that going to help? And if God forbid this water gets stuck in the body, does not come out, again, nothing really. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to take away this ni'mah, the ni'mah of being healthy. And as we said, we do not normally feel these organs as they do their job by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's why we do not thank Him for it. So we ask Allah not to be from those who only remember when they lose the ni'mah, because that's when a lot of people only remember. So let's continue our explanation of Surah Yaseen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, so after going back and forth, those people with their messengers, when you are not winning the debate, you start mentioning things that are not rational, not logical. They started mentioning things about superstitions and luck and stuff like that. When we're having, let's say we're having a highly intelligent debate, and then all of a sudden you start saying, you bring me bad luck. What does this have to do with haqq versus batil? We even have a statement in Arabic, I don't know where it came from, it's kind of funny. I don't know if people have it in other cultures, I wouldn't be surprised. If you have like a long day or difficult day, you ask yourself, who was the first person I saw today? You have that superstition too. So you want to find somebody to blame it on, right? Who was the first person I saw today? It's all of his fault, right? We have the same thing. So subhanAllah, these things do not exist in Islam. Everything is from Allah. So the people were saying to them, you bring us bad luck. Earlier, they were trying to have a conversation, right? The messenger said, Ar-Rahman sent us to you. The people said, Ar-Rahman did not send us anything. and going back and forth. When you are losing the debate using logic and evidence, you'll go to other methods. You bring us bad luck. The word tayyara comes from tayyara, and tayyara comes from tayr, bird. What does bird have to do with luck? In the old times, if somebody was not sure what to do, they will take a bird and throw the bird in the air. If the bird goes to the right, that means it's a good thing. If it goes to the left, it means it's a bad thing. What if it goes straight? You do it again. You do it again. So this is called tatayyarana, which means you bring us bad luck. And of course, we, alhamdulillah, have ni'mat al-istikhara. When you're not sure about something, you pray istikhara. Speaking of istikhara, there are a lot of misconceptions about istikhara. Some people think they will see a dream. Most people don't see a dream. And even if you have a dream, the dream is connected to your emotions. So if you want the thing to happen, the dream will be a good dream. If you don't want it to happen, it will be so it's a reflection of your emotions. Most likely, nobody's gonna come in the dream and tell you do this or don't do that. It's about the feeling you have in the morning after the istikhara. What feeling you have. Or sometimes things happen really smoothly after the istikhara. Sometimes things stop happening and you start having a lot of obstacles and stuff like that. Then this is a sign it's not a good thing. But nobody's gonna come and tell you, I wish if it was that easy, do it or don't do it. So قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا. If you were not to stop, you're not gonna stop, لنرجمنكم. So first they're losing the debate, so we're gonna use luck and superstitions. That's not gonna work, then we're gonna start threatening you. لنرجمنكم. We will stone you. Why did they choose this? Why did they not say, we're going to hit you with sticks, for example, or we're going to punch your face? MashaAllah, very good idea. This is what Ammi Abu Yazan does when he's upset with somebody, he just punches him in the face. Yeah, so don't make him upset. So, yeah, punch your face is a good one. So why did they choose this in particular, that we're going to stone you? لَنَرْجُمَنَّكُمْ. What is so special about stoning? Easy to get. You find stones everywhere. If punching somebody in the face is easier, if you don't have to get just punch, they can fight back. So if you throw stones at them, they're not gonna fight back. So okay, that's good logic, mashallah. It's no, there are many bad punishments, but stoning someone, humiliating, and for them, always stoning is a sign of impurity. When you stone something, that you are giving the impression that this thing is impure. That's what we do with the shaitan. In Hajj, right? They go and they stone Rajm. They stone, it's not because you're hurting the shaitan, he's standing there and you're just beating the shaitan up. I know some people, some funny videos, one guy got really excited, he took his shoes and I started beating the shaitan. People think the shaitan is sitting there and he's screaming, stop hitting me. This is a symbol of our hatred, that he's our enemy. And stoning is a symbol of impurity. And that's why the Jews, when they asked for Isa to be crucified, they focused on, or they insisted on him being stoned, to show other people that he's not a prophet. Because you cannot stone a prophet. It's a symbol of impurity. And thus we know that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala replaced him, and they were unable to stone him or crucify him or to do any of this. So that's why they chose this, لَنَرْجُمَنَّكُمْ. And this indicates that those people had religion before. How will they know that stoning is impure? That means those people had the Prophet before and they had some leftovers of knowledge. And that's why when they start forgetting, Allah sent the messengers. لَنَرْجُمَنَّكُمْ وَلَا يَمَسَّنَّكُمْ مِنَّا عَذَابٌ أَلِيمٌ. The threats that start happening, if you don't stop, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And until this day, the same method. When you want to go and invite people to Islam, convey the message of Allah, it's not like they're going to say, I don't want to believe, but you may go and ask other people. No, I don't want to believe, and I don't want anybody else to believe. This is always the same mentality. The people of al-batil don't want anyone to believe because they feel jealous. They know they're wrong and they want everyone to be wrong with them. They don't want to be lonely in hellfire. This is basically what shaitan is main concept. I'm not going to go to hellfire alone. I'm going to take with me as many as I can. So we're going to stop here, inshallah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha